You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Your mind is incredibly powerful. It is literally the one thing you can control. Your mindset is constantly being tested. It is your job to keep a healthy state of mind. Only you can put the work in. So put the work in.
I journal every morning.
Okay, let's get real for a sec. I can tell you right now that the percentage of people who truly put the work in to maintain a healthy state of mind is very low. I don't have any evidence to prove that, so I guess you don't need to believe me, but go ahead and look it up to see if I'm right. I have tried many methods to work on my mindset over the years. Meditating, journaling, drawing, reading the Daily Stoic, reading Daring Greatly. All those methods are great. But just recently, I invested in therapy, and going to therapy has been incredibly life-changing and helpful. There's this idea that if you need therapy, you must be crazy.
But wait, aren't we all a little crazy?
There is nothing wrong with talking to another human being about something that you're struggling with.
Life is such an incredible journey. I want to always take care of my mental health and my physical health, of course. My mind, my body, my spirits. I want to take care of it all and make sure that I am the best version of myself every single day. And that's so important to me. I wanted to capture this journey on camera in an effort to inspire you guys to also prioritize your mental health so that you can be the best version of yourself every single day. Wake up with a purpose. Wake up happy because you were just given this day. 24 hours, another 24 hours. What are you gonna do with it? I wanna always be working to be the best version of myself. I'm gonna be capturing that journey on video, just having chats with you guys about therapy, about journaling, about mindfulness, healthy habits, all that jazz right here on my channel. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, let's get into the main point of the next part of this video, which is just me talking to you guys about how therapy has truly helped me. Let's get to it. We're about to be real vulnerable here. Alright, I'm ready. Hey guys, I always do this. Sweating, I turn the AC off so it's like really hot in here. What is up guys? My name is Chloe and welcome to my channel, Chloe Chisholm Vision. We are talking about mental health today. We're being vulnerable, we're being open, we're being honest. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about just kind of the past couple weeks. Last month was like a pretty challenging month for me mentally. College is coming up. There's a lot of like changes happening and some personal struggles, and I was just feeling so overwhelmed this past month, and I kind of just fell into this sad, dark hole. I was just really sad and overwhelmed and not myself, not inspired, not motivated, nothing. My mom, picked me up from work, and she picked me up and she brought me to the therapist that I had seen years prior. I hadn't seen her in a couple years. So she brought me there, and like, oh my God, I do not want to see anyone. And like, I was like, no way, I want to go home and lay in my pajamas. I went in and I sat on the couch. I was uncomfortable for like a couple minutes, and then I just started talking about what I was overwhelmed with, what I was worried about. All of a sudden, I felt like this huge, gigantic weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Something about being able to talk to another human being who wasn't like my family or friends, just being able to talk to another human being about what was overwhelming me and what was worrying me. It felt so good to get that all out. It felt so good to talk about it, and I just left her office feeling so revived, like, and just refreshed, and like, oh my God, my mind felt so good. So that was about 4 weeks ago. Since that day, I've been going to therapy every Monday, followed by yoga. After therapy, I go to yoga, and there's something about when the instructor says, breathe in and let it all out, that, I mean, I feel so good. I'm like, I let everything out. I let all the negative thoughts, all the overwhelming sensations that are running through my body, let that all out, and it's like my mind feels so much better. What I realized from this experience of being so weak mentally is that your mental health should be a top priority. I'm strong mentally as far as being self-disciplined, but that's a whole other thing. Mental strength is not just about being self-disciplined. So what if you're physically strong? What about your mental health? How are you expressing your emotions? How are you dealing with some personal struggles? In the past, I've heard people express negative thoughts about therapy or just kind of being like, I don't need to go to therapy. The purpose of this video, the purpose of me talking to you guys right now about mental health is because I want to make it clear that there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your mental health, and that should be a top priority for everyone. If your mind isn't in a healthy state and you aren't taking care of your emotional or mental well-being, then how do you even go about your day, really? How are you the best version of yourself if you don't take care of your mind? Like, it's that simple. Here are some of my suggestions to help yourself mentally. Go to therapy. That would be my number one suggestion. Journal. So this is my journal. This is like my life journal. It literally says journal on it. Got this at Barnes & Noble's, I think. I journal every morning and sometimes during the day and night, but definitely every morning. I talk about how I'm feeling, anything I'm struggling with. I write it down all on paper. That's definitely a great suggestion for you if you are someone who has a hard time talking about your feelings. Writing it down 100% helps as well, just to let it all out and put it on paper. Yoga. Yoga is my next suggestion. I've been doing yoga, like I said, every Mondays in the afternoon, and oh my god, it's awesome. Totally suggest doing that. There are yoga studios like everywhere. Meditation. I use the app Calm to meditate. Calm app has so many different practices that you can choose from based on what you're going through. There's a lot about anxiety. There are just daily calm, so each day is something different. It's about something different. They're about like 10 to 12 minutes long. Some are like 20, but I usually stick to the 10 to 12 minute ones. Reading personal growth or self-help books. Daring Greatly, awesome book by Brené Brown. Totally suggest reading it. Talking to family members or friends also helps. If you're going through a difficult time, talk to family members or friends. I wanted to make this video about mental health to make sure and to put it out there that if you are going through something, there is nothing wrong with therapy. I've been going to therapy on and off for a couple years. My family members have gone to therapy. Our family is very open to therapy. We've never had anything wrong with that. We've never thought anything strange about that or like that's wrong. Like it's always kind of been in my family, so I've always felt comfortable with it. Not necessarily about talking about my feelings, but the actual like going to therapy. I never thought something was wrong with that. So I wanted to make this video to really explain that there is nothing wrong with it. And if you're struggling with something, look into going to therapy. It's so important to take care of your mental well-being. Your mental health should be a top priority. I have on my vision board, it says healthy mind, body, and spirit. And it's specifically in that order. Your mental health is so incredibly important. Prioritize it, work on it, talk about your emotions, talk about what you're going through, be vulnerable. Do positive things like going to yoga and meditating. I'm telling you, you will be so happy, so refreshed and revived. That is it for today's video. Hopefully you felt inspired, motivated, and ready to take care of yourself. Life is a journey. We're gonna have good days, we're gonna have bad days. It is what it is, but always, 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 always work on becoming the best version of yourself. Taking care of yourself is incredibly important. So, with that said, go to yoga. There's a yoga class around, you guys. I'm telling you right now, there's a yoga class somewhere. There's a CrossFit class. Meditate, journal, exercise, breathe, go to therapy. Take care of yourself. It's incredibly important. Alright guys, thanks for watching today's video. This video is also on my blog. I wrote a blog post about mental health, so you can go check it out if you haven't already. Click the link below to visit my blog to check out the blog post, and follow me on Instagram at Hearthaven, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm literally sweating so much right now. I just filmed a video and like behind my neck, everything's sweaty. From being nervous and then also because I had the AC off.